Your boy Junior. I'm on it again. I'm out here. Yo, this episode of my little blog spot is gonna be about conniving chicks. And when I say conniving chicks, I mean girls who play games. Like this is gonna be a segment about gameplay. Okay? Because as a guy, you gotta understand that there's gonna be things that we do that are gonna upset women, but that's fine. You know what I mean? We all make mistakes, right? Wrong. You got to understand that, yeah, you're a man, you're going to make mistakes. But from her perspective, she's keeping that in the back of her mind. And now she's going to be like, all right, well, this nigga can't say nothing to me because, he did this last week. Bullshit. Stop that. Because once you are in a relationship or once you're talking to somebody, it shouldn't matter what they do. Okay, yeah, I made this mistake. Are you going to forgive me? If you're going to forgive me, then forget about it. Because there shouldn't be any hostility between us anymore if you're saying you're forgiving me. Like, don't lie and tell me that, you're forgiving me when you're not. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, well, something like my girl or my thing, she forgave me and everything, I'm happy. And then 2 weeks later, we're supposed to be chilling at the mall and you blow me off because you're chilling with your girls. Stuff like that can irritate people. Anyways, like I was saying, gameplay. There's no need to play games, but if a girl wants to play games, trust and believe me, we could play games too. Because this game of life, this thing that people take for granted, yeah, it's not a one-player game. Okay, it's a two-player game. Okay, both people have controllers, they're ready to go. Because you're not understanding that as a person, you have feelings. Everybody has feelings. Okay, so there's no way out of being that guy who's gonna be like, oh well, I'm just out here. It's not like, any girl's gonna catch me because anything I do, I could cover up real quick. Yeah, that may be the case, but later on, you're gonna be like, trying to talk to this girl, and I can't now. Why? Because the other girl's blocking. What are you gonna do then? Anyways, from a girl's perspective, if you're gonna be playing games and say, okay, yo, I can balance as many mans as possible, or quote unquote, I can go and do whatever I want to any man and run off, that's gonna be a problem too. Because as a man, you're like, okay, well, weird. This girl's asking me to do whatever for her, and you know what I mean. Some guys will do it. I'm not one of those guys, but I'm just saying, like, she asks you, oh, okay, well, weird. Sexually, I'm kind of frustrated right now. Can you eat me out? And then, the guy's kind of thinking about it, and then he kind of gives in. All right, fine, whatever, sure, why not? Okay, you go ahead and do that now. And then she cuts. She's not answering your messages. She's not answering your phone calls. You thought you and this girl were going out, and then she kind of just flips the script on you. How are you gonna feel? Like, girls who play games are the ones who kind of upset niggas like me. Like niggas like me, including me, my bro, all of my fam, everybody who's on my squad, you already know what it is, you know what I mean? Two fresh crew all day. But like I was saying, you gotta understand that there's no way for a person to just get by in a relationship or in, you know, an acquaintanceship, I guess you could say, because, you know, not everybody's, oh, this is my girl or this is my man, this may be your thing. But all I know is when it comes down to the wire, okay, guys are not gonna be around for those girls who want to play games. They're just gonna be like, all right, well, you wanna play games? I'm off this way. I'm gone. And once they do that, girls can't make up noise. I don't want to hear no girls making up noise. But oh well, this guy hurt me, or oh, I don't like how this guy's moving because I wouldn't move like that. Da, 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 da. Well, this is where you're lying. This is where lying comes into play, and this is what's a big problem. So all I know is don't lie. Okay, just be truthful. Just be straight up. Keep it 100 at all times. You already know what it is. But as a guy, play games with me or play games with you. You already know what it is. 100. Subscribe to the channel. Off this.